Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Music Mondays on Understandable English. In this series, I tell you all about the most popular English songs, and I tell you what the lyrics mean. Today's song is Livin On A Prayer by Bon Jovi. So let's take a look. Bon Jovi was an American band who was active in the 1980s. Their name comes from their lead singer, or the main important singer, John Bon Jovi. Although they had many hits in their time, or popular songs when they were famous, nowadays only a few remain relevant or important. But what does this song mean to me as an American who grew up listening to this music? Well, this song is a classic at any mass event. That's like a concert or a football game. You will always hear this at these types of places. You also hear it on the radio or in public places where people walk, like a shopping mall or at a cafe. Nowadays, or today, Bon Jovi is considered dad rock. That is a type of rock or type of music that only old people or dads listen to. But young people still enjoy some of the classics like Livin On A Prayer. As always, I can't play the actual music for you because of copyright, but we can still look at the lyrics. So let's do it. Verse 1. Once upon a time, not so long ago, Tommy used to work on the docks. Union's been on strike, he's down on his luck, it's tough. So tough. Once upon a time is a phrase we typically use to start a story. Sometimes it's a children's story, but we can use it for any story if we want to. The docks are where boats park. So Tommy used to work on the docks means that he used to work somewhere where boats were. The union's been on strike. A union is an organization that fights for workers' rights or tries to help these workers to get better contracts and better salaries. To be on strike means that you are protesting and you are not working. Sometimes bus drivers will go on strike. They don't want to work until they get a better salary. To be down on your luck just means to have a difficult time in your life. This means that he doesn't have any money or a problem with his job. He's down on his luck, unlucky. It's tough just means it's difficult. Gina works the diner all day. Working for her man, she brings home her pay for love. A diner is this classic American restaurant where you can have breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. You've probably seen them in some of these films. It's a very informal place. Working for her man, if you work for someone, this means that they are your boss. So this means that her man is her boss. And onward to the chorus. She says we've got to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We've got each other, and that's a lot for love. We'll give it a shot. We've got to just means we must. And to hold on just means to fight and keep going, even though it's difficult. I might say, oh, we've got to hold on. It's almost the end of the school year. We can do it. It doesn't make a difference just means there's no difference. This is a common phrase we often say. To make it just means to be successful. So doesn't make a difference if we make it or not, means it doesn't matter, it's not important if we are successful or not. We'll give it a shot just means that we will try. To give it a shot is a common phrase to mean to try. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. To be halfway there means that you've passed half of your journey. This is a very common phrase. If you are driving somewhere, you might ask, where are we? When will we arrive? They might say, oh, we are halfway there. To be living on a prayer, this is another phrase. This just means that you are barely surviving or barely successful, and that any little mistake will mean that you will fail. Take my hand will make it I swear, living on a prayer. I swear just means I promise. And onward to verse 2. Tommy's got his sixth string in hock. Now he's holding in when he used to make it talk so tough. Oh, so tough. A sixth string is just another word for a guitar. To be in hock or to have something in hock just means that you sold it for money. This is a phrase, kind of an older phrase, but we still use it sometimes. To hold something in means that you are not saying or not expressing this thing. So to hold in your emotions means that you don't show your emotions. To talk tough just means that you talk like you are a big, scary, intimidating person. Gina dreams of running away. When she cries in the night, Tommy whispers, "Baby, it's okay. Someday." To run away just means to move to a new place. Typically, leave your old life behind, sometimes even in secret. Baby here is not a little human, but it's something we say or we call our boyfriend or a girlfriend, someone that we love. Someday just means sometime in the future. You might say, "Can we go to the cinema today?" And someone might say, "Not today, but maybe someday." Maybe sometime in the future. From there, it goes back to the chorus, which is just the same. So, congratulations, you know another English song. Well, that's all for today. See if you can use 5 of the new words or phrases and write something in the comments down below. As always, I'll help you fix your mistakes. I recommend listening to the song on your way to school or work tomorrow to see how much you learn. If you learned something new, feel free to press like or subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Music Mondays. Toodles!